Hi everyone, welcome to GrammarEdge. So today we are going to discuss tenses in English grammar, and I have only picked one tense, that is present tense, for this video, and I'm going to make separate videos for past tense and future tense. Okay. So why tenses? Why are we starting with tenses? Because when it comes to your IELTS writing section, tenses play a very crucial role in your IELTS writing. Alright, so to score more and more bands, you make sure that your tenses are correct, your sentences are well structured. Okay, and for this purpose, you need to know what kind of tense is used in which kind of sentences. Okay, it is also important for your IELTS speaking exam, because when you are speaking, you must know in which tense you have to answer the examiner's question. Alright, so start with the very first thing. Tense in Hindi means kal. Tense can be divided into three sections: present, past, and future. Present is now, whatever happening at present moment or in a recent times, that is in present tense. Okay, so I'll make a line. This is your tense line. Okay? And your activities happen somewhere between before now, which is past, then comes now, is present, and after now you have future. So whatever happened before now, that goes into past. I went to school, I called him. Whatever happened before now, that is in past, and whatever is going to happen after now, it will come into future. And today we are talking about now, present. Okay, so every tense is divided into four subsections, that is simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. And we are going to discuss simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and then present perfect continuous, their usage, and how to make correct sentences using present tense rules. Okay, so first of all, you need to know how we form a sentence. What are the requirements to write a sentence? You need a subject. Subject is the person, any noun, any pronoun, anything that works as the doer of the activity. Right now, I am speaking. So I am the doer. I am the subject. Okay. I am speaking. Speaking is my verb. Speak is my verb. Alright, and I am speaking, this sentence does not have any object. But if I say I am playing football, then football is my object. Any other noun or pronoun works as your object. For example, I have taken in this video, the subject is boy, my verb is play, and my object is football. Any noun, any pronoun that is working as the doer of the activity is your subject, and any other noun on which we our activities being performed. My playing is being performed on the football, so that is my object. So somewhere in between subject and verb, we place our helping verbs. Helping verbs help verbs to complete a sentence. Is, am, are, do, does, will, shall, would, should, may, might. All these are helping verbs or modal auxiliaries. Okay, so for framing a sentence, for writing a sentence, you need a subject, you need a verb, you need helping verbs, but object is optional. If I say I sing, I am the subject, sing is verb, but I did not use any object here. If I say I sing a song, then a song is my object. I am singing a song. I is the subject, am is my helping verb, sing is again the verb, and then song is my object. So this is the basic of a sentence. You need a subject to perform your activity, you need an activity to perform, and then you need an object which is optional, And to complete or to bind your sentences together, you need helping verbs. Helping verbs are placed between subject and verbs. Okay, so in subject and verb, we adjust our helping verbs. And objects are optional in your sentences. You need it or you don't need it. It depends upon you. Alright, so we will start with the simple present tense. Simple present tense: he plays, she sings, I sing, they sing. This is simple present tense, in which you have a subject, you have a verb, and you have object. When your subject is single, only one person is performing the activity, you use s and es with your subject. Object is again optional in your sentences. For example, boy plays football. There is no s, there is no plural, so you need to add s with your verb. But if you are having plural subject, more than one subject is there. Ram and Sham, boys, girls, classes, tables. There are more subjects than one. Then you don't add s with the verbs. Boys, 1 plus 1 plus 1. There are 2 or 3 boys. Okay, so we don't use s with the verb. Simple verb, verbs first form. Okay, so boys play cricket, boy plays football. This is your simple present tense. What does simple present tense represent? This tense represents your activities. Suppose this is now. This is your timeline of present. And this simple present tense happens at regular intervals. Means you perform this activity on daily basis. For example, I upload a YouTube video every day. Okay, you watch my video every day. So whenever something is happening every day or frequently, like I watch your video on Sundays, that is your fixed activity, that you will do a specific activity on this day. Okay, I attend my classes. It means you go to your classes regularly. These are your regular activities that you represent in your present tense, simple present tense. I usually play cricket. It means you like to play cricket at regular intervals. We play football. They play hockey. Globalization changes the world. Globalization. Globalization is a noun. Okay, so globalization is noun which is singular, because globalization is an abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? Abstract noun is something that you cannot touch. Globalization cannot be touched. We can only feel that people are becoming more and more global, but can you touch it? No. So anything that cannot be touched, that is your abstract noun, like anger, love, hatred, jealousy, envy. All these are abstract noun. Modernization. Okay, so most of the abstract nouns end with tion. Then tin, attention, discrimination. All right. So these are abstract noun for you that ends with tion and that cannot be touched. So globalization changes the world. It means the change due to globalization is happening at regular intervals in the present or recent times. Globalization is changing the world today. It will change the world tomorrow, and it changed the world yesterday. Alright, so simple present tense, something that is happening at a regular interval today, tomorrow, and now. So, these two are affirmative sentences. Affirmative, you can say positive sentences. But when you need to ask questions, you need to make interrogative sentences. What will you do? So in simple present tense, there are two helping verbs to be used, do and does. Okay, so do is used when you have more than one subject. They, we, boys, girls. So do is used when there are more than one subject. Then does is used when there is only one subject. Does boy play cricket? So you must be thinking why there is no s here, because there is boy, single, right? But this does contains es itself. So this s goes to does. Okay? So does boy play football? Do boys, should be boys, do boys play football? All right. So when subject is single, you need does. When subject is plural, you need do. And when you are making negative sentences, you need to add not. Where do you place not in your sentences? Subject, helping verb plus not, and then your verb. So you have to place your not between subject, helping verb, and verb. So not comes between helping verb and verb. Boy does not play cricket. This is your helping verb and verb. And in between you have to add not. Boys do not play football. Okay? Helping verb, verb, and not. Not is placed between helping verb and your verb. Alright? To make your sentence interrogative, you just need to exchange places of subject and helping verb. Boy is the subject and does is your helping verb. So just they need to exchange their places to make it interrogative. Do boys play cricket? So boys do play cricket. Okay. So if I'm saying I do play cricket, what am I trying to say? It means I'm emphasizing my sentence. If someone asks you, do you play cricket? You can say, I play cricket. Or you can say, yes, I do. Or you can say, yes, I do play cricket and I love it. It means you are emphasizing for your love for cricket. Now, moving to the usage of simple present tense. Where do you use simple present tense? First of all, expressing your habits. I get up at 6 o'clock. I go for a walk every day. I go to temple. I go to church. These are your habits. General truths. I like tea. I like coffee. Okay. The earth revolves around the sun. These are general truths. Repeated actions. Repeated actions that you do every time. Like I teach. I bunk classes. I like school. I play football every day. Every day is your repeated action because you are playing it today, tomorrow, and yesterday. And unchanging situations. The situations we cannot change. Okay, like the earth revolves around the sun. The moon is the satellite, natural satellite of the earth. These are unchanging situations. And to give instructions and direction, like go left and take a U-turn. Go home and take rest. To express fixed arrangements like he leaves at 6:30. The meeting starts at sharp 10. These are your fixed arrangement. Meeting is going to start at 10 a.m. in the morning and this is fixed. There are going to be no changes. So you say the meeting starts at 10. Then to express future times, after some conjunctions like after, when, before, and as soon as, until. So if your friend says call me to inform, and you will say I will call you as soon as he tells me or he informs me. I will call you before he reaches. I will call you after he leaves. Okay, so this is how you represent future time using conjunctions after, when, before, as soon as. Okay, now we are moving to present continuous tense. Continuity means this is your timeline of now, and this action is happening. It is not happening at a interval. Okay, it is happening continuously. Like I started teaching at 11:30 and I'm still teaching, and there is no stoppage between 11:30 to 12. As long as I'm teaching, that is my continuous activity, that is in progression. There is no interval, nothing. So activity is happening continuously. And for continuous tenses, we have to use verbs first form plus ing. This represents continuity. Okay, so you need subject, object, and the helping verbs you use in present continuous is am, are. For single subjects you need is like boy, girl, class, student. For I, you use am. For more than one subject you use are, like boys, girls, mobiles, bottles, glasses, tables. Okay, so boy is playing football. It means boy started playing football recently and he is still playing it. I am playing football. I started playing it and I'm still playing it. There is no stop. And to make these sentences interrogative, you just need to replace these two things, subject and helping verb. Replace or exchange their places. Is boy playing football? Are boys playing football? So you exchange the place of subject and helping verb to make it interrogative. And to make it negative, you just need to add not between your helping verb and your verb. Like boy is not playing football. Boys are not playing football. You just need to add not between helping verb and the verb. Moving to the usage of present continuous tense. As I said, you need to describe an ongoing action, the action which is still in progression. Then to describe a trend or action during a period, like I say people are buying electrical vehicles. It is a trend that people are following. Okay, people are using less plastic. Then to describe a planned event in future, I am leaving for Delhi tomorrow. This is going to happen tomorrow. But why am I using present continuous tense? Because it can be used to describe planned events. I will be leaving tomorrow. I will be coming tomorrow. Okay. To describe a continued series of action using the words always, constantly, and frequently, something that is happening constantly. Like he is constantly complaining. He is always asking for help. He is always crying. He is frequently asking me questions. So these are the series of actions. He was crying tomorrow, he was crying now, he will cry today, right? So he is always crying. This is the habit. That action is continuing in a series. He is constantly asking for raise. Means that person needs a hike in salary, and for that purpose he is asking it again and again. That became your continued series of action. All right. Moving to present perfect tense. Perfect tense means, let's say you started an activity somewhere in recent past, and now that activity is completed. For example, you started playing football in the morning, and now you have played football. Means your activity has ended. You don't need to play cricket anymore, or you are tired and you stopped doing it. So your activity is accomplished at this point of time, but you don't mention time here. All right. Don't mention time in present perfect tense or past perfect. Okay? So you need to use helping verbs has and have. Has is for singular subjects and have for plural subjects. Boy has played football. Boys have played football. I, with I you also use have. No, has. I have played football. And to make it interrogative, just exchange the places of subject and helping verb. Has boy played football? Have boys played football? And question mark. To make it negative, add not between helping verb and verb. Boy has not played football. Boys have not played. So this is how you make interrogative and negative sentences, just by exchanging places and adding not. Okay, so present perfect tense, something that is accomplished. For example, I am teaching right now, and this video will end at some point of time. The video has ended, means the activity stopped, activity accomplished. All right. So where do you use present perfect tense? To describe a change that has happened over a period of time. People have stopped using plastic. This is a change that people started using less plastic. And now that change has happened. People have stopped using plastic. Or he has grown up. It means you saw a child when he was a kid, and now that child has grown up. To describe the change, you can say you have become taller. He has grown up. Okay. To mention an achievement, he has won 5 Nobel Prizes. An achievement. He has won 5 Nobel Prizes. He has played hockey at international level. This is an achievement. To describe an unfinished action, he has not invited anyone yet. So when this action is not completed, he is supposed to invite someone, but he has not done it. The action is unfinished. Your activity is not finished yet. So you use past present perfect tense in recent times. And then to describe an action that was completed in a very recent past, like I have just finished a video, I have just finished my homework, I have just finished my school. So this happened very recently in past, and to describe this we use present perfect tense. Right? Moving to present perfect continuous tense. Here it is a combination of perfect and continuous. It means in perfect tense you don't need to mention time. You are not supposed to mention time, but you need to know that activity is being continued, is in progression. Present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so you use subject. As we know, we need subject. Has with singular, have with plural. Then you need been. Been, because we are using have or has in the sentence, And with every has and have, you need a third form of verb, past participle form of verb. Has been, have been. Okay? So been, be, was, and been. And verbs first form plus ing to represent continuity in an object. But here the difference is you need to mention time. Boy has been playing football since morning. It means activity started at a particular point of time in present. And you know the time. And then it is still going on. That is present perfect context. You know the time and you know that the activity is still going on. I have been watching this video since morning, or from last 2 months, from last 2 hours. So you know the time when you started, whether it is exact time or it is you don't have any idea, but you know that it started happening around 2 years, 2 hours back. Okay, so you know the time. Boy has been playing football since morning. At this particular time, he started an activity and that activity is still going on. Boys have been playing football since morning. I have been waiting for you since morning. Okay? He has been waiting for you for 2 hours. To make it negative, where will you adjust your not? Boy has not been. Not been. Because been is also a verb. Okay, and to make it interrogative you just need to exchange the places of these two words. Have I been playing football? Has he been playing football since morning? Question mark. All right, and where do you use these sentences? To describe something that started in the past and you know the time, and that activity still continued up till now. He has been playing cricket since morning. When we are using the words recently and lately, I have been very busy recently, because you don't know since when you are being busy, but you know it is in recent times. So you use the word recently or lately. All right. So this is present tense for you. And if you have any query, any question, just drop it in your comment section so that I can answer them. And if you have any particular request for any video, you can let me know. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep practicing, work hard, and take care.